Hello, my name is Matthew. This is my wife Leanne. We are hosts with Airbnb, and we are the first nuclear missile base on Airbnb. Let's come on in, I'll show you the place.
So this was originally the only way to get into this place when I first met Ed back in the early 90s. And we would come in through this tunnel. This is the personnel entrance, and then this direction is the actual 120-foot tunnel that separates this side, which is the missile bay area, and the other side, which is the launch service building, where the crew would actually launch the missile.
Here, I'll try and turn on some more lights. So this is the maintenance area that was next to the missile bay area. Next, I'll bring you in here.
So this is the original Atlas E coffin-style missile base, where they would back the missile in through this 47-ton door in here, and it would lay horizontally, and then the crane arms, which were known as the erection mechanism, would raise the missile to its upright position, and it would be ready to fire. They were supposed to be able to do that within 30 minutes of an order to launch a missile. However, they couldn't seem to make it happen. And a lot of the reason for that was because the door, this huge 400-ton door, was on these tracks, and it would often get dislocated from the tracks or just have problems opening in time.
Door up above. And the nuclear warhead was positioned between these two brass markers, you can see. And here's a photo of it. It was a 4-megaton nuclear warhead. Had 32 times more powerful than what we dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Few working blast doors.
From that era. And it's a good thing that it does work. Otherwise, it would be very challenging to get in and out of here. So, yeah.
You can see how thick this was.
So this is it's a large garage, basically. But Matthew has been having fun playing with his gym in here, and he has his salmon ladder set up, American Enjoyer style, and some weights and punching bags and ropes and things like that. So he's been using this as a kind of training facility for a while now.
These are the crane arms that would erect the missile. The engine compartment was back up there, which powered that. But as you can see, all of that has been taken out, and currently I'm just using the crane arms for my punching bag.
Yeah, this part right here, this little platform, was built to cover the flame pit, which was where the rocket would send out when it was blasting off. All the flames would be redirected underground outside. It's pretty deep, like, what is that, 18 feet down?
More than that.
Yeah, it's big. It holds over 1 million gallons of water.
So here is the original desk that you could launch the missile from. From here you could control the coordinates for the missile. You could even open up all the blast doors. Everything could be controlled from these panels. So this is a den where we usually watch Chiefs games on Sundays. And then behind you is the kitchen, where many feasts have been eaten around this kitchen table.
So this is the great room, yeah?
Yes, this room used to be where the diesel generators were housed. So he ended up building a stage over the platforms where the diesel generators were. Now, if you look behind you, you can see there is an opening. There's a greenhouse up above, and it lets in daylight into this room. When they decommissioned this, they took those diesel generators out, but they didn't close that hole up. So it ended up filling up with 8 feet of water. When Ed Payton first found this place, he came in with a flashlight, waterproof flashlight, and swam around and decided, I want to buy this. He saw the potential. He drained out over 1 million gallons of water and then started cleaning it out, wheelbarrow load by wheelbarrow.
Yeah, when I first came here, this didn't exist. The only way in was through that original tunnel we came in. And then they built a greenhouse here. It made it a much nicer kind of front entryway to enter into the property.
Yeah.
So this is our apartment for our Airbnb. Welcome.
Well, this apartment is built directly on top of the launch control center, the bunker. So the floors are concrete, and we ended up building this. Ed was building this back in 2012. And here you have a full kitchen. Refrigerator is stocked with food. You can cook up your own eggs and bacon in the morning if you want. You have your own private bathroom for extended stays. People who stay here longer, there's even your own washer and dryer in there. And then the queen bed in there is perfect for relaxing in.
So generally what happens when people come is they arrive here first, and we usually are here to meet them when they arrive. And then we do a tour at first so that people can get familiar with the surroundings and get the whole big picture of things. And then after the tour, we'll bring them up and get them settled into their room and make sure that they have everything they need and know how to reach us. And then we leave them alone to enjoy the place. There's 33 acres here with a pond, a stone circle with gardens, a nice outdoor deck. And so there's plenty of places to sit and enjoy the Flint Hills. We can also take them up into the tower, and they can see the views from out here. And of course, we love to support local businesses. So there's a couple of local wineries around to go and visit. There's some wonderful restaurants nearby, very historical ones and also very new ones where the owners, called the Next Gen Chop House, the owners own the cattle from farm to plate. So we like supporting them. They make delicious food. Prairie Fire Winery is another great place to visit. Wabaunsee Lake is just a few miles drive from here. It's a nice little drive, and the lodge there is really a nice, funky family place to eat. So yeah, there's lots to do, more than people think that there is out here in the country.